The doctor is in, and oh, Jeremy said I needed an intro. The doctor's in, and you're in the Del Show. I've been away for a while, I guess, and you know, I've been trying to keep up with the YouTubes and whatnots and the Facebooks and whatnot. So I'm gonna send the shouts out to the VC and my local Lake Ontario vinyl collecting community. You know, I've been watching your videos and following your posts and stuff, and I'm just laying low. It's a winter hibernation, but spring coming out of hibernation. I have all this stuff backed up, as you know, a couple crates here for, you know, new stuff that I've got that I haven't shown you since I've been making these videos. However, I'm just going to blast through some stuff that I got at the flea market last weekend with Record Man. We went to this and that flea market in Whitby, which we love. A lot of great vinyl vendors there, as you know, as you've heard. If you're on the Lake Ontario vinyl collecting community, we just love those dealers there. They're a bunch of great guys. So let's blast through this pile here. First up is Kate Bush, Sensual World, from 1989, and I bought the cassette of this, got it home. It wasn't the right one inside, it was a disappointment, but I have been looking for the vinyl, and these ones on top here I got really cheap, like they were like a $3 each thing, and then he gave me a deal, got a bunch for 20 bucks, whatever. It was a deal on them, so I was happy to find that on the cheap. Another one I was glad to find on the cheap, which is later on in vinyl, was like 1989, I think, as well, or 1990 actually. So it's not as easy to find this Robert Plant Manic Nirvana, but I do want all the 80s Robert Plant. I think I'm just missing one now, Shaken and Stirred, so I'll probably find it on the cheap there as well. But there's Manic Nirvana. And Record Man wouldn't let me not take the Vanilla Fudge. I'm not a huge fan of Vanilla Fudge. Like you think with, I love the Iron Butterfly, right along the same idea. But these guys, I don't know, these guys didn't write their own songs, mostly covers they did and stuff. You know, but I did, you know, it's good 60s stuff. I do like to collect the 60s records. I like to have them all. I've got light stuff and heavy stuff, you know, so it's cool to have. So thanks, Record Man, for making me take that. These aren't cheap too, so it wasn't like I had to put a bunch of cash. God, love this guy. Waylon Jennings, he's right at the top of my favorite country guys. I mean, it's hard. George Jones is just so amazing too, but Waylon is personally one of my favorites. Like, it's the 60s stuff I love from him too. He's such a rocker as well, so love that. That's called folk country, Waylon Jennings. And I got this one from my buddy Bill, a Moog Machine, Switched on Rock. So it's a bunch of covers done on the Moog, which is cool. Time of the Season, Jump Jack Flash, pretty awesome stuff. I can't resist these. These records are always usually pretty entertaining, and I love them. I got this one on the cheapie bin, a $3 bin as well. Best of George Jones. That's a flip back UK best of, and actually the songs are quite different than what you would expect to be on a. This one's from, I guess, '63. It's really early, but the songs are not what you'd expect on a best of George Jones. So maybe in the UK, different songs were more popular. But it does have "Ragged But Right," which is one of my favorite songs on that one. And Lee Aaron, the Metal Queen. I've had this record before, but I didn't have it in my collection currently. LJ, you might want to put this on your radar. I think this is on the Attic Records. If I find another one, maybe I'll send it your way. Anyway, I had the chance to meet Lee Aaron backstage at a Crocus concert back when I was like 12 years old. I'll just like pop up the picture there. And anyway, so that was pretty awesome. The Metal Queen, Lee Aaron. She's from Belleville, I guess. Kevin Van Cleef from my Lake Ontario vinyl collecting community was mentioning that she's, you know, 45 minutes from here originally. Found Wooly Bully for $3. I couldn't believe it. Now, I found in another record before a copy of this record that had no cover. So when I found this cover, and I wasn't even worried about the condition of the record, it turns out the one I had was actually just about the same as the one that was in here. It's pretty good, VG, definitely playable. Definitely awesome to have. I'd rather pay $3 for it, playable condition, than have to pay like 30 or 40 for it, you know, in really good condition. Now we're getting into ones that were really priced up. Like this guy has a little bit higher prices, but he was having a half price sale, so it was like, you know, puts them down below what they should normally be priced at. So that's the first edition, Kenny Rogers' first band. I don't know if it's his first band, but his first recording band, I believe, and that's got just dropped in to see what condition my condition was in on there, and so it's pretty psychedelic, the whole record, a folk psychedelic, not so much country on this one. It's pretty awesome, good to have. Also picked up Sly and the Family Stone, Dance to the Music. Now I was under the impression that it had all the Sly and the Family Stone records, but I looked in my database on my phone and I didn't find this one. I was like, wow, I don't know. So anyways, glad to get that one. And now I do have all of them up until a certain point, like 1977 or something like that. I don't have any of the ones after that, but all the classic ones, I'm sure. And then the LJ would be happy to see that I picked up Dr. Feelgood on vinyl. Now, this was one of the last records I purchased on vinyl in the big original vinyl lifespan, 1989, and I purchased this one with a gift certificate when I also got the same day Tom Petty Full Moon Fever at the mall. So, but I, over the years I've gotten rid of that, this one, and now I have it back, so it's cool. And also, I never owned this one on vinyl, Girls, 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 which came out between Dr. Feelgood and Theater of Pain. That's also a good hard rock album. LJ would be happy to see that, and a few other guys. Record Man, give me a free couple records out of our stacks. So this one was Ricky Lee Jones, and you guys may know it as Chuck the Canucks theme song, Chuck D's in Love. Ricky Lee Jones is the classics and Shrankers. Thank you, Record Man. He also gave me Early Beatles, which is I didn't have because it's kind of a redundant title, but it has a different cover and no, I'm not necessarily song lineup, but anyway, this is originally in Canada, Twist and Shout, but this is the American version, Early Beatles, which was released later in the 60s, mid-60s, 60s, back 65 or something, around there. And then to top it off, I picked up 12-inch of Beastie Boys, Hold It Now, Hit It, which I already had, so this one will go in my trade and flow pile, which is really cool. Beastie Boys, Hold It Now, Hit It, now 12-inch. That's all I have to show for you this time. Until next time, thanks for watching. Appreciate all the comments for sure, and just you checking these videos out, it's pretty awesome. Thanks so much, and until next time, later.